Lots to get started this week. As you mentioned earlier in the show, Wednesday is October 1st. A lot of changes happening throughout the state on October 1st. So let's dive right into what you need to know to get your week started. First up, Delaware drivers, start your engines and get ready to, pay a little bit more. Beginning Wednesday, October 1st, a long list of new and higher fees hit DMV. The changes touch everything from driver's license renewals, name changes, duplicate IDs, commercial learners permits, and even a brand new fee for alternative fuel vehicles. Been seeing a lot of chatter about that on social media. For example, renewing a standard Class D license, like most of us have, will jump now from $40 to $50. And commercial licenses will go from $48 to $55. Duplicate IDs and name changes are going to cost you $10. There's also a new yearly registration fee for more than 48,000 alternative fuel vehicles, so EVs if you have one, with the amount of those depending on the size and type of car. The DMV says that these increases are going to bring in about $107 million more each year for road and infrastructure projects statewide. So as we told you a few weeks ago, toll hikes headed up and down the state. So we're talking I-95, Route 301, and Route 1 already took effect a few weeks ago on August 15th. Also, starting August 1st, Delawareans on food assistance, please listen up. You're going to see big changes. New federal rules will require adults on SNAP, that's the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, to work or train at least 80 hours a month in order to keep their benefits. This change applies to so-called able-bodied adults without dependents, ages 18 to 54, who do not live with any children. Delaware's Division of Social Services is notifying affected households by mail, so watch your mailbox. Those who do not meet the current requirements can still receive benefits for 3 more months, but after January 1st of the new year, those payments will stop unless you qualify for an exemption. Some of those exemptions are also changing. For example, veterans, some young adults formerly in foster care, and folks who are experiencing homelessness could lose their exempt status later this fall. For a full list of who can still qualify, you can check the Delaware Department of Health and Social Services website. Next up, people in the first state could soon be one step closer to pay transparency. That's some good news. Governor Matt Meyer just late last week signed a new law that will require employers to list salary ranges and benefits in job postings. Supporters say that this change will help workers negotiate fairer pay and make smarter career decisions, and it could also push businesses to review their pay practices and address any disparities. The law takes effect in 2 years. Matt Meyer also signed a second bill cracking down on unlicensed massage and bodywork establishments. Businesses that lose or never get a valid license will now have to display a state-issued placard at the entrance of their business. Removing it without approval could mean a fine of up to more than $2,000 or a year behind jail. Delaware lawmakers are launching a series of hearings. Listen up on the state's recent property reassessment. We've all heard a lot about that. The first reassessment in 2 generations. A bipartisan special committee will hold its first meeting tomorrow, Tuesday, September 30th at 9:30 a.m. It's going to be at Legislative Hall in Dover. Future sessions are set for October 7th, October 21st, and November 4th. All of these, if you can't make it to Dover in person, are going to be online via Zoom with time for public comment. Lawmakers say that the goal is to give residents a full, transparent accounting of reassessment process and explore possible changes to make it fairer. Tyler Technologies, we've heard all about them by now in the news. The company that handled the reassessment will be there to testify. House Speaker Melissa Minor Brown and Senate Majority Leader Brian Townsend say the hearings will dig into every angle of the process and help shape recommendations for the future. And some good news for City of Wilmington taxpayers. The city and Mayor Carney has pushed back its property tax deadline. That's almost 2 months after the original September date. They're now due October 31st. City officials say the extra time comes after residents raised concerns at a recent press conference held last week with Mayor Carney. One man in the audience pointed out that county and school district taxes aren't due until November 30th, and the mayor agreed with the man and said he would take a closer look and officials say that this extension reflects what they are seeing on the ground in the city, and it will not hurt the city's budget. Now, we want to make this clear. This change only applies to City of Wilmington taxes. Your county and school district taxes, those are still due November 30th. And some good news, Salesianum School just received, get this, the largest gift in the school's history. The estate of James Tagani Jr., a member of the Sally's class of 1954 and a well-known beverage distributor, has donated $20 million to overhaul the school's auditorium and its theater, close to my heart. The project will create new classrooms, studios, digital production space, and performance areas in the school. When it's all said and done, the renovated auditorium will be named the James V. Tagani Jr. Arts and Innovation Center as part of an overall $35 million renovation plan. The school president tells us that the new facilities will give students state-of-the-art technology and support for the arts. Alongside academics, sports, and community service, the Tagani Foundation says that the gift honors his belief that the arts spark creativity, discipline, and joy for both students and the wider community. I don't know about you guys, but I could not agree more with them. So congratulations to our friends at Sally's, and we're excited to see what those funds bring to the school.